For over a century, the automobile industry changed very little. Engines got faster, cars got safer, and designs became sleeker. But under the hood, the process of building cars stayed almost exactly the same. Every car on the road was born from a dance between thousands of metal parts, stamped, welded, painted, and assembled in long, noisy factories filled with smoke and sparks. It was an ecosystem built on complexity and on tradition. Then came Tesla, a company that didn't just question how a car should drive, but how a car should be built. This is the story of how Tesla quietly reinvented the way cars are made, and, in doing so, changed the auto industry forever. For decades, car manufacturing followed one universal script. A car's body was made of hundreds, sometimes thousands, of stamped metal pieces. Each piece required its own mold, its own tooling, and its own team of workers or robots to weld everything together. This process worked, but it was slow, expensive, inefficient. Traditional automakers relied heavily on massive supply chains. Different companies making different parts, often shipped from different countries, before coming together in a final assembly line. When Tesla entered the picture in the mid-2000s, the world saw it as a bold, maybe foolish, startup trying to make electric cars cool. But Elon Musk and the early Tesla team had a different goal. They weren't just thinking about electric vehicles. They were thinking about reinventing manufacturing itself. In Musk's words, the factory is the product. To him, the car was just the output, the machine that builds the machine. That was Tesla's real obsession. So while most automakers treated their factories as mere production lines, Tesla treated its factories like living organisms, capable of learning, adapting, and evolving over time. Every change in design meant a chain reaction. Retooling machines, renegotiating contracts, retraining workers. To understand Tesla's approach, you need to understand something called first principles thinking, a method Musk often talks about. Instead of following industry traditions, Tesla breaks every problem down to its most basic truths. Then they rebuild from scratch. So instead of asking, how do we make a better factory? Tesla asked, why do we make cars this way in the first place? Why are car bodies made from hundreds of separate parts? Why are supply chains so fragmented? Why can't a car factory function more like a computer chip? Streamlined, integrated, precise. Those questions became Tesla's blueprint. In the early days, Tesla didn't have this all figured out. The first Roadster was basically a Lotus with electric guts, a small batch experiment built by hand. Then came the Model S, Tesla's first true in-house car. The manufacturing process was still messy, but it taught Tesla something crucial. Every step of production could be improved, not once, but continuously. By the time the Model 3 arrived, Tesla was designing factories as aggressively as it designed cars. They built the now famous gigafactories, enormous automated facilities designed to produce not just cars, but batteries, motors, and components all under one roof. This vertical integration gave Tesla control over everything, from raw materials to finished vehicles. No middlemen, no slowdowns, no waiting for suppliers. Every tweak in design could be implemented directly on the production floor. It was like going from an orchestra of 1,000 musicians trying to stay in sync to a single supercomputer making music on its own. All credit goes to Tesla's visionary leader, Elon Musk, a man who questions everything. As biographer Walter Isaacson describes, Musk is obsessed with details. He scrutinizes even the smallest manufacturing tasks, often stopping workers mid-process to ask, why do we need this? Can we do it faster? Or better yet, can we eliminate it altogether? This relentless questioning led him to cut countless unnecessary steps, streamlining production to remarkable efficiency. When Musk noticed robots struggling with delicate, repetitive tasks, he made a bold move: de-robotization. He replaced many machines with humans, realizing that, in some cases, people could actually work faster and smarter than robots. And then, Tesla did something no one had dared before. They started building cars with Geiger presses, massive aluminum casting machines capable of molding huge sections of the car's frame in one go. Traditionally, the rear section of a car required around 70 different parts, welded together by dozens of robots. Tesla reduced that to just one, a single cast, one giant piece. This not only made cars lighter and stronger, it slashed production time and cost dramatically. The Giga press was so large it needed its own foundation. It rumbled like a creature from another world, pumping out entire car chassis in seconds. This was manufacturing on a different level. And when people asked why Tesla took such risks, the answer was simple: because no one else would. Tesla's culture is built on constant iteration. They don't wait for annual upgrades or new models. Their factories are updated like software. A tweak here, a new process there. Every month, every week, sometimes every day, the production line changes. To Tesla, improvement is never finished. Their engineers often say, the factory is the product. It's not just about building more cars. It's about building better ways to build cars. And the results speak for themselves. Tesla's Fremont and Shanghai factories produce hundreds of thousands of cars per year, often with fewer parts, less labor, and faster assembly than competitors who've been around for a century. Other automakers have noticed. Today, companies like Toyota, Ford, and Volkswagen are experimenting with their own mega casting machines and vertically integrated EV factories. They've realized Tesla didn't just create a successful car company. It redefined what a car company is supposed to be. In a way, Tesla forced the entire industry to evolve, to question every assumption, to modernize or fall behind. The Tesla effect isn't just electric powertrains. It's the belief that everything about car making can be reinvented. And once you see the factory as a product, you never unsee it. So yes, Tesla builds electric cars, but that's only half the story. What truly changed the world wasn't the Model S or the Model 3. It was the idea behind them. That manufacturing, once seen as slow, dirty, and rigid, could become a dynamic, evolving system of innovation. Tesla didn't just challenge the car industry's technology, it challenged its philosophy. And that is how Tesla changed the auto industry forever. Because in Tesla's world, the real product isn't the car, it's the machine that builds the car.